talk to me a bit about the FBI's involvement in this case.
Okay. Well, October 20th, early Friday evening, a little boy between the age of 3 and 4 was found on Galveston Beach. The child was deceased. It had been on the news. At that point, the FBI had reached out to Galveston PD and offered assistance on the case.
Okay. Tell me about the name Little Jacob. Why is he named Little Jacob, and what are you hoping to come out of that?
Well, Little Jacob was actually a name that I had chose for the case. The detective hadn't chosen a name yet. Just that past weekend on Sunday at church, a little boy was being baptized. His name was Jacob, which our priest had said it meant God's reign, Israel. So it just seemed appropriate to name him Little Jacob in hopes that this is such a difficult case that we hope our prayers will be answered, that we can figure out who this child is and who his caregivers are.
Tell me about how difficult it's been investigating this case and coming to a conclusion as to what happened to little Jacob, and also how frustrating it's been for you as an investigator.
Yeah, it has been very frustrating. We don't have a lot of evidence to go off of. The poor child was found naked. He didn't have any kind of substantial birthmarks or anything on his body to go off of. He had dental examinations done. There was no signs that he had been to the dentist before. So basically, just we've run out of leads. We've run every single one of them down. So at this point, we need the public, to continue. That's why we're putting this out here, because we need more help from the public to determine who this child is and the caregivers are.
And how can they do that?
They can call the 1-800-CALL-FBI, and also just you go to the website as well, fbi.gov. You can submit a tip there, and we'll look into the matter.
What can you tell us about what you know so far happened to little Jacob?
At this point, with the autopsy results, they are not going to rule out a homicide, but the results show that he did not drown. He had died before he was in the water. So at this point, we're just taking one day at a time and trying to determine everything else, but we can't release everything yet at this point of the autopsy results. But that's the only thing we can say right now.
Okay, and then talk to me a little bit about the efforts using the billboards and social media and the news media to precisely help you in this case.
Yeah, as of right now, we have a billboard in Texas, as well as Kentucky and Tennessee, basically the surrounding states of Texas, and which has been helpful because we have been getting leads from around the country. And also to Facebook. We've utilized Facebook, Twitter, which has been very helpful. We're getting hundreds of tips are coming in, but like I previously mentioned, we've pretty much ruled out every single lead that's come through, and so we just still need more help from the public.
So talk to me about the new photo that's being released of little Jacob.
Okay, well, when little Jacob was found, they had a sketch artist do a fantastic sketch of him, and we received lots of leads. It helped, obviously, with the leads coming in with the description of him. But now we're to a point where we think that, and as difficult as this is, it's time to now release the real photo of him. It's not something the FBI does every day, but it's just to a point in this investigation how difficult it has been because nobody, the parents, the caregivers, no one has come forward claiming this child as their own. And so now we're ready to take that step forward and to release the actual photo of him the day that he was found on the beach.